UMNO, after the failure of One Malaysia and the dismal performance of UMNO Barisan Nasional in the last general election, the doctrine that a single race rule is possible in Malaysia is taking hold. And this is going back to the kind of politics that Tun Mahathir has been playing before I was born. That negara ini boleh ditadbir hanya oleh satu bangsa, iaitu Melayu. You may not be surprised because that's what you've been hearing from some buffoons in UMNO for the last 1 year. But it's significant because throughout UMNO's 60 years history, never once UMNO believes that it can govern this country on its own. Walau macam mana teruk pun MCA in the 70s, UMNO akan pastikan ada perwakilan daripada MCA, daripada MIC, supaya kerajaan itu paling kurang adalah kerajaan berbilang bangsa. I have reasons to believe, and I'm convinced, the dynamics in UMNO, if Najib is ousted and the ultras, Tun Mahathir takes over, they will continue to propagate a one-race rule doctrine. And the only way why they want to propagate this is because they believe race-religion controversies is our Achilles heel, is a lose-lose for Pakatan Rakyat. On one hand, like what have happened in Selangor with the seizure of Bible, with all the controversies, on one hand, we are seen to be weak with the non-Malays because we don't seem to be able to do anything. On the other hand, we are also seen weak with the Malays and the Muslims because we do not play to the tune of race and religion and sectarian sentiment that UMNO Barisan Nasional plays. Which means that if the status quo remains from 505 for the next 1 year, for the next 2 years, we are basically a sitting duck. If you allow it to continue, if you allow more racial and religious demonstrations to continue, if this whole controversies about race and religion, and we give the whole space to UMNO to dictate the public discourse unabated, we fear that it will go out of hands. So number one, we need to deflate it. How do you deflate it? You either argue with them and convince, but given the media and given the kind of utusan that you have, it has not been effective. We've been arguing with UMNO Barisan Nasional on race-religion issue for the last 6 years. The position of Pakatan Rakyat on Kalimah Allah is very clear. It has not changed since October 2010. But it was given the impression as if things are changing. I'm not even 30% into my... Alright? So, if you want to change the status quo, there are a few options, and one of it is to completely throw a spanner into the setting. And that's what we think we could do by seizing the political move and political agenda away from the end. Don't let them dictate. Let us dictate. And I'm sorry that, you know, the decision that we come to is to gamble with our number one leader, is to put him on the ground, not just to upset the whole political setting, but because we feel that with him on the ground, which I will explain a bit later, it will give him the political legitimacy to confront BN's UMNO's political and racial attack head-on.